Hi, I'm Judy Grobstein, Manager of Education and Audiology at Starkey, Australia, and I'm here today to talk to you about Starkey's newest 2.4 GHz accessory, our table microphone. Starkey's latest 2.4 GHz accessory is our table microphone, and it's designed to truly enhance communication in group gatherings or noisy environments such as restaurants. Now, the table microphone has 8 directional microphones and utilizes beamforming technology to easily detect the primary speaker's voice and stream it directly to the patient's Livio Edge AI, Livio AI, or Livio hearing aids. If we look at the specs, the table microphone can stream up to 12 hours, and it only takes about 2 hours to fully charge, and the operating range is approximately 15 meters. Now, there are several primary use cases for the table microphone, and the first one is what we call automatic mode. Now, when used in automatic mode, the center light is illuminated in blue, and the table microphone will use that beamforming technology and those 8 directional microphones to follow the primary speaker's voice and focus in that direction. So if a speaker is coming from one side of the table microphone, you'll see that side illuminate in blue. If somebody on the other side of the table started to speak, you would see that side illuminate in blue. So it works incredibly well when set to automatic mode. Now, it can be set to manual mode. In this case, you can choose 1 or 2 segments and focus in one particular direction if you know you wanted to always listen to one primary speaker. You can set it to surround mode, which essentially puts it to an omnidirectional mode to listen to multiple speakers around the table in a more quiet environment. Now, there are a few secondary use cases, which would include using it as a remote microphone. So it does ship with an easy magnetic lanyard, so it can be worn around the neck of, say, a family member or partner, and stream their voice directly to the hearing aids. The great thing about when using it as a remote microphone is that the table microphone does have an accelerometer in it, so it always will point in the upward direction, and that segment will light up on the top there. It can also be used as an audio streamer for streaming things such as a TV, a laptop, or an MP3 player. It does ship with a 3.5 millimeter audio out jack cord, so it can be plugged into any headphone jack. And lastly, we do ship it with a small set of wired headphones, so it can be used for a non-hearing aid wearer as an assisted listening device to help them in challenging environments. Now, the table microphone does give good battery charging indicators. So when the table microphone is powered on and off, the segments will illuminate. And if all of the segments are lit up in green, that means that they have somewhere between 8 and 12 hours of battery life remaining. As the battery life decreases, less segments will light up. So for instance, if only 4 segments were lit up, that would mean there were less than 4 hours of battery life remaining. Now, when the battery gets quite low, it will give them orange lights to indicate that they have less than 2 hours remaining. And when less than 1 hour remains, it will light up in red and also give an audio indicator every 15 minutes to let them know that they will have to charge it soon. Now, when it comes to pairing the table microphone, like all of our 2.4 GHz accessories, it can be paired either in the Inspire software or outside of the software. So we'll first take a look at how to pair outside of the software. The first thing you're going to do is reset the hearing aids. So you can do that by taking them off the charger to power them on, or simply open and close the battery doors. You'll then power on the table microphone from the side of the device. And if you flip the table microphone over, you'll see that there is a pairing button. So you simply press that in to place it in pairing mode. At that time, if you look at the segments, you'll see that both sides will pulse blue to let you know it's in pairing mode. And when one side successfully pairs, it will light up in green, and then another green light to indicate that both devices have now been successfully paired and you're ready to go. As I mentioned, it can also be paired within the Inspire software. So what you'll do is go to the accessories screen from the left navigation bar. You'll see that you have a separate tab for the table microphone. So you'll simply press the plus in the center there, and you'll want to make sure that the hearing aids and table microphone are quite close together, within a few millimeters of each other. And then once both hearing aids are successfully paired to the table microphone, it will show up on the screen as you see here. And you do have the ability to choose how you want the hearing aid microphones set while they're streaming. So you can choose from the microphones being full on. They can be reduced, which is a 50% gain reduction, or you can choose to have the microphones muted while they're streaming from their table microphone. Now, the great thing about the table microphone is when it is powered on, it will automatically start the streaming to the hearing aids. It should be noted that if the patient were to receive a phone call, the phone call will interrupt the streaming of the table microphone, and it's quite easy to start and to stop and restart the streaming. That can be done through their Thrive hearing control app. If set so, they can do it through the hearing aid user control options on the devices themselves, or they can use the favorite button should they have a remote control. All of these options can be used to start and stop streaming. Now, if the patient is wearing Livio Edge AI or Livio AI hearing aids, you can also assign to the double tap control the ability to start and stop streaming. So in this case, all they would have to do is simply double tap their ear to start and stop the streaming. When it comes to adjusting the volume of the streamed input, there are several ways that this can be done. It can be done on board the table microphone. There's a volume control on the side of that device. It can also be done through the Thrive Hearing Control app. If set so, that can be done through the hearing aid user control. And then if they have the remote control, a long press of the volume control on the remote control will also adjust the streamed volume from the table microphone. Now, the easiest way to control the table microphone is through the Thrive Hearing Control app. So you would access the accessories tab from the bottom toolbar as you see here. And once you do that, you'll have the ability to select the accessory. So you can see the table microphone illuminated in blue at the top. They would then have the ability to start and stop streaming, as well as adjust the streamed input, the streamed volume from the table microphone, as well as the hearing aid microphone volume. And they can change the memory from this screen as well. So as you can see, this is a wonderful addition to our amazing lineup. We have 5 accessories available, the most comprehensive line of rechargeable technology, and obviously our wonderful Thrive Hearing Control app. Now, should you want more information on the table microphone, you can visit our Learning Hub. There we have our executive summary on the table microphone, our quick tip, and our 2.4 gigahertz table microphone white paper. Also from the Learning Hub, you can access our other Starkey At A Glance videos. All right, so now I'll just do a quick demonstration on how the table microphone works. The power button's going to be on the side of the device, so I'll hold that in to power it on, and as you can see, it shows me the green lights to let me know how much battery life is left. Now, as you can see with me speaking, it's automatically focused in my direction as I'm the primary speaker, but if I have my associate speak from across the room...
Hi Judy, how are you going?
You can see how it instantaneously switched in that direction. Now I can press in the center to switch it to omnidirectional, so now in a quiet environment, it would pick up everybody around the table, or you can choose a specific direction. If you know you want to hear somebody from there or that direction, you can manually set it to a specific way, and you can highlight up to 2 segments. Thank you so much for watching. Should you require more information on this topic or others, please feel free to call us on our toll-free number 1-800-024-985, or you can reach out to your product specialist directly.